Live from the soon-to-be Jones Studios, it's Two Exposures, please. I'm here today with...
Should we just do this whole episode like a talk show? Wait, you're not in the frame at all.
Well, you ain't got it right then.
Fix it. Hurry,
Shoot, that's why I don't know. I'm not close enough.
This is too close, I think, is the problem. You guys, I finally cut my hair. Do you like it? I burnt it yesterday.
I need a haircut.
I don't know what to do with
Barbers,
this
hit me up.
shark fin. All I know is to spike it up or flatten it completely.
She needs a barber too.
I do. I need someone to fade me up. But
Hit us up, barbers.
hit us up. Wow, it's kind of warm in here.
It is a little toasty.
Dang.
It's a little toasty. It's this window here.
In the sweater. Today, whoa, slippery. Today's National Coffee Day. So shout out to Haraz Coffee House. They didn't know that it was National Coffee Day, but I informed them.
Located in Dearborn.
In Dearborn, Michigan. Look. Delicious. Oh, it's backwards. Delicious pistachio. What?
It'll be alright. Keep going.
Pistachio latte. What are you saying?
Nothing.
Why are you always gonna talk shit when I look away?
I'm not. I'm shaking my head because you said delicious pistachio coffee. Y'all can drink y'all
So good.
friggin' nut water if y'all want.
Nut water. You drink almond milk. What's the difference?
It's different. It's delicious.
We went to breakfast at the Glass Onion. What is it called? The
Glass Onion Grill.
Griddle.
AKA the Gog.
The Glass Onion Griddle?
Yeah. Grill. Glass Onion Grill.
No, I think it's Griddle.
The Gog.
The Gog. It was
That's what
good.
they call it.
That was in Allen Park. We got breakfast there. They had like a, what is it called? I don't know, a cider mill themed menu. And so I got like this cider eggs Benedict, which sounds disgusting, but it was so good. It had like cider, slow roasted pork.
That pork was good.
And some cinnamon apples, and oh, it was good.
Your boy kept it real simple.
Yeah, as always.
Real simple. Just give me some pancakes, some eggs, some sausage, and some potatoes or hash browns. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper.
I wouldn't have thought that all the pork and the apples would have been good with the egg, but it all worked. And they had like pumpkin spice in the hollandaise. It was delicious. Speaking of weird food pairings, because that was actually one of the one of the things I wanted to talk about. We were talking about this the other day, and I can't remember why.
I threw something out there like,
what was
just
it?
cook this with that, and I was like, that sounds disgusting.
No. Oh, I had a question, and my question was, why don't we ever dip our chicken nuggets in mustard?
That was it.
Like, I'll put mustard on a hot dog, or like honey mustard with chicken nuggets, but I've never just been like, let me just dip my nuggets in some mustard.
That sounds disgusting.
Doesn't it sound gross? But why?
Do you dip your nuggets in ranch?
No.
See, that sounds disgusting too.
Well,
but then you get a chicken sandwich with ranch.
Wait, if it's a chicken finger or like a chicken strip, it does deserve ranch.
See, yes, but a chicken nugget doesn't.
A chicken nugget doesn't.
Wow.
Why is that?
That's nuts.
It just doesn't feel right to like disgrace the chicken nugget by dunking it in ranch.
Disgrace? I think you're disgracing the ranch by dunking a chicken nugget.
You know what? You're right. Ranch doesn't deserve that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just like weird rules to that. Like we were also talking about why can't you just order one pancake?
Yeah, why can't you just order one pancake?
Would that make me a psychopath if I just go to a restaurant and I'm like, yes, I would like some scrambled eggs and some bacon and hash browns and also one pancake.
One pancake.
Like they don't let you do that. It's like you have to get 3, like this giant stack of pancakes. Except for today, you got short.
I got short stacked and I only got 2. It wasn't even a stack.
They were small.
It was a couple.
They were like bigger than silver dollar.
It was. They had it right though. They got their portion size right because I was full. I'm full right now.
It looked good. They had this thing on their menu and it was a Belgian waffle with like apple crumble or apple crisp. Oh. And I'm sad I didn't get it. I'm gonna go back and get it before the season's over.
She won't.
If I can find the time.
Photo evidence or it didn't happen.
Whatever.
Put it out there.
Another weird food thing is
pineapple on pizza.
No.
but it's delicious.
That's not weird. Everybody knows that's a thing, and it's delicious.
Not everybody thinks it's delicious.
Well, whoever doesn't is wrong.
Yeah,
They're
psychopaths.
Y'all are psychopaths. If you don't, yeah, whatever.
That's like the age-old argument, though.
But why?
Pineapple on pizza.
It's a Hawaiian pizza.
There's a community of people that hate it, and I'm like, how can you hate two of the greatest things,
I
man?
bet that it's the same community of people that don't like cilantro because they're all children, and you also don't like onions, and you don't like mushrooms. I'm calling it.
It's JJ.
Are you 5? Come on.
Oh,
Grow
man.
up. Eat the mushrooms. Grow up. Be an adult.
JJ likes mushrooms. She just won't admit it.
She won't admit it. She tried some mushrooms, and I think she liked it because they were cooked right.
They were delicious. I'm trying to think of what else is weird.
Oh, the fact that people in Europe put mayonnaise on their French fries.
Thomas, tap in, bro. The dipping the French fries in the mayo, man.
I feel like every time we eat fries, he brings it up.
I do. I can't help it.
He's like, you know, in Europe they really...
He said it's great. I'm like, I'm too chicken shit to try it.
Well, I've had like an aioli on my fries.
That's different.
It's good, but it's mustard. It's mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise, but it's made into something else. It's mayonnaise based, but it's not mayo.
But it's like flavored.
Yeah, like
it's seasoned mayonnaise.
Put the mayonnaise on my
That's some
fries.
white people shit.
Thomas.
I can't say that. I'm gonna have to block that out. Beep.
Edit that.
I don't want to get flagged by Facebook.
Facebook
for being
like, hey,
racist.
you're being a problem. Mark Zuckerberg send you a message. You can't do that in this community.
Someone on my friends list just got flagged, or she got banned for using the term silly goose. She got banned on Facebook.
I got banned.
I think she went to Facebook jail.
I went to Facebook jail for saying ignorant white people.
Well, that's just a very specific group of people.
You gotta be
nothing wrong
ignorant
with that.
and white.
Yeah.
If you don't meet both of those, what you mad about? I got kicked out for 3 days, man.
And I'm gonna have to bleep all this out so the algorithms don't ban us.
Dang.
Yeah. Patreon.
We gotta get that.
I know. I made a joke. Not really a joke, but actually I cut this out of our other episode where we brought it up, but if we make a Patreon, we could have all of our exclusive, our juicy content.
Yeah.
The stuff that we edit out.
The real stuff.
The real stuff. But we don't have the time or energy to do all that.
Yeah, get down to the nitty gritty.
That's actually a racist term, isn't it?
Nitty gritty?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it from?
I don't know. What do you mean?
It's
from
racist.
America.
Look it up. Everything in America
right
is
now.
racist.
Google the origins of the term nitty gritty.
How did you Googled this before, didn't you?
No, I heard this.
Man.
You guys, I had a gig yesterday. Side note, completely unrelated, but I burnt the back of my hair. As short as this is, I singed the hair on my scalp with my fire spin.
What?
Go ahead, tell the people what you discovered today.
Wow. You guys can't say nitty gritty anymore, and neither can I.
Aha!
The possible slave trade origins of the phrase and other terms that may have racist links.
Nitty gritty.
I'm trying to find it.
Just like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We don't say that in this house.
No.
And if you don't know, you should Google it.
I'm trying to find the meat and potatoes
yeah.
here. I got rid of the... See what I did there?
You were trying to get down to the meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Theories suggest the expression originally referred to the detritus. I don't know what that means. Oh, is it like shit?
It's part of the ship.
The detritus found in the bottom of boats once a shipment of slaves had been removed from the hold and was eventually stretched to refer to the slaves themselves. So like the slaves at the bottom of the boat.
Wow.
Detritus? Does that mean shit? I've never heard that word. Because like, I mean, yeah, they're in the bottom of the ship.
But they're saying there's no proof of that meaning that because
it's just a theory.
In print. Yeah. I'm going to get some answers on that.
We did have I don't know why I'm always leaning on you like this, but it just feels right.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Let's go.
Today's topic is collaboration, and just collaboration in general. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? What kind of process is it for you? How do you go about it? All of those things.
Wow. Did we talk about this before?
We did not. No. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in a band and you're collaborating every time you guys create anything. It's always a collaboration. So like, what is your role? And like, how do you know what your role is? Like, if somebody in your band is like, here's a song I wrote, do you just have to like do it exactly as they want it? Or what's your role? And is it like a collaborative, like, okay, well, I have my own opinions and I'm going to change this, or I think we should do this? What is that like for you in a band?
As a drummer, if someone presented me with a song and says, this is how I want the drums, that's not very collaborative. That's basically saying, this is how you want the song to sound.
Okay.
And I've been in a situation like that, like, all right, this is how you want to sound. That's fine. It's lacking, but okay. Now, when we collaborate, usually, it's usually, in my opinion, it's an accident. Like, I'll go to Vig, for example. Nick was playing something on guitar, and I just chimed in with drums, goofing around. And lo and behold, we came up with a song called I Need a Fix.
Oh, is that how that came
That's
about?
how Fix
I
came
love that
about.
song.
And we were just goofing around. And as
Need a
we
Fix.
worked on it, collaborated, me, Diggs, and Nick, we came up with the whole musical track for the whole thing. And Nick was goofing around with the words, I need a fix. And boom, yeah, it was great. But yeah, I love, what's the word I'm looking for? Spontaneous or impromptu collaborations.
Yeah, I do too. I experienced that a lot in, like, even last night. Well, not much of a collaboration, but like, I was performing with two other people. We were kind of like rotating, the three of us doing fire. And I had my fans, I was dipping them in some fuel. And then Nat, who was performing with me, she had her fans. And she was like, oh, you want to do like a fan duo, a little combo? And I was like, yeah. Spontaneously did a little duet. And like, we call it a tunnel where one person's in front and one person's behind. Like maybe the person in front's like crouched down, so you kind of get like a cool effect. But yeah, it was an impromptu collaboration and it was a lot of fun.
I love
awesome.
collaborating.
Me too.
It's just great. It's taking two ideas from two different people and just smash them together.
Yeah.
And I love it because you never know what you're gonna come out with.
So is it not a collaboration if somebody brings you in on a project but doesn't let you have your own input?
I feel like you're just part of their project at that point. You're being directed as to what to do. You're not getting a chance to put your thoughts or anything into it.
So collaboration is more of a partnership.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
But I mean, if you're in a setting where everybody's open-minded, they present it like, hey, I want to sound like this. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What if we did this instead? We still keep your roots and your skeleton, but let me add this little meat to it, you know?
It's hard. I feel like when you have an idea of your own and you're like, this is what I want, this is my vision, but I need other people to help me bring it to life, then like you kind of have to give them some creative freedom, but at the same time, you don't want to get too far away from your original vision. And like, it's hard to like let go of, you want to like protect your baby.
Yep.
You know, it's like, this is my baby, this is my idea, and you want to protect it, but at the same time, like, it's not really a collaboration if you don't let people have their freedom to kind of help you transform it.
And see, that's what Midnight Mercedes was built off of.
What?
Collaboration between musicians. We all came up with that stuff together. One song, Come Funk With Us.
Yeah.
That was a collaboration amongst everybody, and that song thumped.
That song was cool.
But that was a collaborative effort with 4 musicians, man. It was amazing.
I feel like I've had some projects with people where we're doing choreography, and it's hard to figure out because you need someone to take the lead. Because if everyone's kind of just at the same level of like, well, I don't really care what we do, or I don't care, like, I guess that looks fine. Somebody needs to kind of step up and take on the role of the leader, but at the same time, you can't have everybody trying to do that because then you're like butting heads.
All those cooks in the kitchen, man.
Yeah, so that's what I struggle with. I feel like a lot of times is knowing your role, and it's like, okay, well, who's going to take the lead on this? Because someone's got to do it. But then you might not agree with everything that leader has in mind. I think it just depends on the situation, really.
Yeah, that can be a huge issue, and I believe that's an issue that I came across. Just too many cooks in the kitchen. Somebody has to be the director, and the others have to still be able to contribute, but know that in the end, let that leader or the person who originated that idea kind of have a little more power in making those end decisions.
Yeah, because if everybody is like, we should do this, no, we should do that, no, I think we should do this, one person's got to be like, here's what we're gonna do.
We have a collaboration coming up on the 15th.
Who does?
Me and Aaron will be playing with Ron T and Duck Schultz. It's
Where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be at the Old Miami. It's gonna be very interesting.
Pew, 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 pew.
Part of Funk Wagon mixing with the Icon movement. It should be fun.
What's the Icon movement?
That's Ron and Duck.
Is that like a label?
Yeah, they just call their whole syndicate. It's called the Icon movement. I don't know. I just wouldn't say syndicate.
That when I hear the word syndicated, I think of news because I'm in the media world all the time for work.
The syndicate.
I will be doing some collaborating of my own tonight at the Harvest Fest in Detroit, which will be over by the time you see this video, but that's where I'm gonna be. I put it on Facebook. If you want to come, you should have seen it on Facebook.
Otherwise, you have to go back in time.
Go back in time. And then, after that, I'm going to be at Blake's Orchard for some spooky fire spinning. That was hard to say. I got to go paint my face. I got to go paint my face. So, peace out. Thanks for hanging out with us. A very short episode.
Make sure you had your coffee.
Yeah, it's National Coffee Day. Get your coffee.
Well,
it's going to be over.
It's going to be over. Have one
anyway. Go back
anyway.
in time and have your coffee.
And after you go back in time, tell us how you went back in time so I can go back in time and get the winning lottery numbers.
Collaborate with us and help us see the future. Or the past. All right.
Help us see the past so we can brighten our futures.
Cheers our empty cups. Cheers. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching Two Exposures.
Two Exposures, please.